Welcome back to the channel, Farm with Nick. Thanks so much for joining me here again on Riverbend on my custom dairy farm. So right now, I'm actually in the month of May, as you can see, and I have been working on the first cutting here for the farm. So I have a lot of equipment out over here, and these are the fields, if you've watched some of my episodes, that I've been working on. And I changed them all and planted grass, and then obviously waited through winter, and now I'm back, and you can see I have a lot of stuff out here. So the first one, let's kind of jump around here, I guess, so to speak, and let's go up to the first tractor, the Challenger here. And let's start back up here. So as you can see, I worked on this one here with the larger mower deck, kind of trying my hand at it. And then the next field over, I have just the single-sided mower deck. And then I have my tedder out back, and then the windrower kind of following it up. All right, let's back this up a little bit here. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and been having a lot of fun just kind of trying my hand here at there we go, trying my hand here at some of the different tasks and getting going here on the mowing. And then, like I said, I've been working on everything else as well, so I want to kind of bring you along before I got too far and like almost finished the task. That would be bad. But yeah, it's been fun just kind of playing around here. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at doing this mower in particular. Kind of mowing off to the side and lining it up at GPS just really helps out. So yeah, doing well here. All right, so do another pass here, and then I'm going to jump over to all those other implements that I've already kind of started on. And I feel like for now, I'm going to hire this up on a worker, and we'll kind of just let them go. All right, so let's go back, worker. And we should be able to do just the up and down now. Alright, there we go. Headlands, they're all done here on this one. Alright, sweet. Next, let's jump to our tedder here a little bit. And this is a task I really do actually enjoy if I'm just playing off camera, just kind of by myself, and just want some like peace and quiet, easy little task. I like this. This is what I kind of like. And maybe it's also because of the animations here. But all the tedders, the animations always are so well done. I'll zoom in a little bit. So my plan is for the field to my left, and this field I'm on right now, is to make hay, and then that large field up top is to do silage on that. So that's my plan. That's what I want to do, unless, and it might happen, I forget, and that would be bad, but if I forget and just automatically start tedding that other field, I hope I don't do that, but I'll also say it's been done before where I just like get going, I'm just not thinking, and oops, you know. Alright, so we'll pause there because they got to bring that mower around. And alright, let's jump into this one. Now this is the single sided mower deck. I also purchased this over here, and I was kind of playing around with this John Deere mower, And I really do like this. Now the passes are not as great. The width is a little smaller on that. But if you have a small field, like that front one, that's where I used it actually. So in hindsight, yes, I wish I would have had that on. The one thing I did notice though with that John Deere mowing deck, because it's a modded mower, and I don't know if it is just not hooked up, but it did not give me the GPS lines. So if that's a mower deck that you're interested in using, obviously you can. I mean, we haven't had the GPS lines here since, only 25 here for a handful of months, so obviously you can mow without the lines, but the lines do help. I enjoy the lines, that's just my opinion, but yeah, when I was testing it out, that's one thing I noticed. I was like, oh shoot, no extra lines to kind of help with your steering and stuff. So that was my only thing about that. Otherwise, I really did enjoy it, and like I said, I just used it on the small one. I just used it over there and was able to complete that task, no problem. Yeah, that other mower's doing well. So my apologies for doing a lot of this off camera. I kind of just got going and was just having fun, and honestly just forgot to hit record and talk. I was just enjoying myself and enjoying just playing on the map. I mean, that's what most of us are here for, is to play and just try some stuff. Now, one thing that was mentioned to me, and I did not download it before I started playing yet, but is the Power Tools mod. And that was by a subscriber to the channel, because in the one episode I was talking about lowering my bank account, and it would be nice to kind of get rid of the 10 million, lower it down a little bit. So they told me about the Power Tools mod, and I thought that was interesting, and I definitely want to get that and give it a test out. So let me know if you use it. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's for console or not. I know it's for PC, obviously, but kind of like an easy dev controls, but just a little bit different then. Alright, so honestly, I think I'm done with this mowing deck here. I don't think I'm going to go over to that other one at all, actually. I thought about it, but I think I'll just let the computer go on that one. And let's get that windrower kind of finished up and then get to some tedding. But yeah, I like this mower, this tractor. This is the 7810, so I kind of zoomed in there. And I purchased this tractor for winter. That was my thing with that one, and that was obviously just to use to salt and to plow, and honestly I didn't really have much of a winter to even worry about it. So in the end, I honestly didn't really use that mower at all, or that tractor, sorry. I keep saying mower today, don't I? Wavy lines. I guess I could have put on the GPS. That's what happens. No GPS equals wavy lines for Nick. Alright. And there is like a small patch. I might just go through with the baler on that. I know it's not like windrow together. That's fine. If it's not completely together and everything, I think that's okay. So with the windrower, I just have my bigger 7R here. And let's hop over to the tedder now. more of this. I'll probably just do a headland here and then let the computer go on it, and then get to windrowing this. And then obviously I'm just going to windrow that field here to my left because I want to use that grass for silage. And then kind of going forward, if you saw in the last episode, sold a bunch of the cattle, if you haven't checked that one out yet. And it's kind of like a ghost town driving through there now. I mean, I have that small milking barn fully stocked, which I think it's 112 cattle, which is not much, but you know, it's something still. So I just transferred them there, and then all the other pens are empty. So I think going into spring here, I'll definitely get some calves again, get some heifers and the one, and then I might kind of change up the pens as well. I'm thinking of moving the calves out of the pasture, like I said in one of my episodes, and moving them to the red barn, actually. Yeah, the GPS is so nice. It's so easy. And look at, you can just let it go here on the turn. It's pretty slick. Alright. Back this up. And oh, they're gonna want to go here. Yeah, I guess. Kind of overlap a little bit. Alright, that's fine. Let's go put this on a worker. And see where they go. My guess is they don't want to really overlap this at all. I guess I will find out. Alright, they're just gonna drive away. Alright, let me switch this tractor out. I don't need the 7R. Why that worker is doing what they're doing. And then you can see I have that field over there. That still needs to be planted. Just cultivated that up only. Don't know what I'm doing with that next. Guess I'll figure that out. Alright, let's take this one back. Find a spot to park it. So the one thing I actually am really enjoying is playing on this, and the one thing I really like about this build is I don't have like a ton of barn space, but with the barn space I have, it's almost forcing me to play a little more realistic and putting equipment away. I actually really like that aspect of it. Where is this person going? I know they'll get it done. I'm just like wondering what they're up to here. And it looks like that top mower is all done. Let's just cancel their job. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's fold this mower. Cool. Alright, I'm just going to get the windrower actually back up on this big one. Why that tedder finishes anyways, and then that'll be ready for hay here. So if I'm not mistaken either, on the game, which is different, I don't have to wait for like the second growth stage of grass to harvest it again, unless that has been patched. To my knowledge, it has not. Then my other thing, I'm just gonna go move this mower over here, is I do not have to wait either for let's just back it up, and I'm just gonna put it here for now. I also don't have to wait for a second to stay. Probably not, it's on a slope. Alright, that's not gonna work. Let's put it back here. Maybe, if it won't fall over. So yeah, I was saying about the grow stage, I don't have to wait for that. And then, oh yeah, my other thing is, I think it'll just give me hay right away. I mean, unless they change that. I don't know. I know before you could just windrow this up here. And look at, they missed a patch right there. I'll have to come back and get that. But you could just windrow it right up. And then you could come and slam it to your windrow. No, you could come and harvest it like right away. So that was also something a little bit different. I didn't have to wait for the grass to actually dry to get the hay. Yeah, just the one little strip back there. I see they missed. But you never know. They might go back. The AI has been very, very impressive so far in this game. Alright. And same thing. Let me hire this on. Worker. Just kind of move them up a little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna let them take care of that, and let's get back in the Challenger. Take this back to the main barn. But yeah, I'm kind of uncertain if I'll keep that 7810 tractor or not. It's kind of a nice size. It can kind of handle a lot. Now, do I need another tractor? The answer is probably no. Do I want more tractors? The answer is always yes, I feel like. And then sometimes, you know, you get going on these playthroughs, or you're playing, and then it's like, oh, I have that tractor. Oh, I have this tractor. It's like way too much. Way more than you actually need. And then in the end, I feel like, and this might just be me, I have a tractor for every implement or machine that I'm using, and I really don't need all of it, but I'll gladly take it. Alright. This is a little bit of cheating here at its finest. Sorry to disappoint those that were wanting me to struggle backing this mower deck up. But yeah, I'm not that good at that. That's for certain. Alright, we'll leave the Challenger there. And then, let's see how they're doing. Making their first pass. Yeah, I like this tractor a lot, the 7810 here. Like I said, kind of a nice in-between. If it was my choice, if there was like smaller equipment out there, I would like to use more of the smaller equipment. So if you watched any of my stuff on FS22, I feel like after a while on some of my playthroughs, I kind of geared myself more towards smaller tractors and smaller equipment. That's what I was really enjoying playing on. Alright. And we're going to toggle that worker because guess what? I want to have some of the fun too. Alright, and absolutely I need the lines. It's one of those things, it's like a, hopefully it's not a crutch, but it's like it's a nice thing to have, and then when you don't have the lines, it's like, oh, I really have to look carefully, and if the graphics or something is kind of a little bit different, it's like, oh, am I making that straight line? And that GPS is just great. Alright. And then before I forget, I'm actually gonna go for that little patch. It was over here. Did they get it? Oh, they must have gotten it here. Oh, see, there you go. The AI knows best, yeah. So when I drove by, it was not ready. Oh, cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then let's hop over here. Get these other lines here. Oh my. There we go. Alright, so you kind of get the idea here. I'm just going to finish up this field that I'm tedding right now. And then that other one, I'll let the worker just get that into rows. And then my plan, like I said, this field and the one next to me there on the right is to bale this up, keep it as hay. And then that big field is to bale that up and then wrap it for silage. And you saw, well, you can see up there in the distance, I was surprised, probably because I got rid of the cattle though too, but I'm actually doing pretty good there on silage. So, but I'll probably keep more than selling, if that makes sense. So, I'm not just gonna get rid of it all, but I'll probably keep more than I would want to sell, and then my goal is to keep going with the cattle, maybe expand and put more now into those pens, especially seeing in that last episode that honestly I could have put more in the pens, I just didn't. And then I bet that silage will get drained even faster, but the one thing I do need is hay for sure. So alright, well, I'll let you guys go there. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel, watching me get my first cutting done. If you haven't joined the Farm Nick community, I'd love to have you kind of tag along. Follow me here on this playthrough series on the dairy farm, and follow me on my other playthrough series and my other builds. If you haven't checked out my other builds here on Riverbend, I'd love to have you kind of look at those, tell me what you think. I haven't done anything else after the builds as of making this video, but yeah, you never know. I'm really enjoying playing on this one, and I want to keep going here, kind of north of town here, playing on these fields. But yeah, we'll see kind of where my playthrough series take me and some of the builds that I'd like to get out and what I'm working on. So love to have you tag it along, and also thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. It's been great kind of interacting with you and getting to meet all you guys and kind of bounce ideas back and forth. So thank you again for watching. Hope you guys have a good one, and take care.